Oh, hey there, people. How the frig's it going today on this Wednesday afternoon? Just been a back and forth battle with Newegg. Let's see if they responded to the email. Apparently they did. Okay, so basically yesterday I sent this out. I ordered a GTX 970 refurbished card from Newegg. Today it arrived at Purelator. However, they were instructed to take it back. Please inform me as to why this occurred. I didn't receive any emails from the Newegg about complications. Their response, thank you for contacting Newegg. I apologize, it looks like there may have been a mistake on Purelator's side because as of today, blah, I see that it is that the package is out for delivery. If you have any further questions or in need of further help, please just contact back. I replied back saying, according to the tracking information I see, it's currently in Vaughan on the truck to be delivered. The destination address was supposed to be, I should have received it yesterday when it was in my hometown. So this doesn't make sense. They then reply back, thank you for contacting Newegg. Thank you. I will investigate further. It looks like it may have been delivered to our Canada warehouse for some unknown reasons. Usually when this occurs, the order is refunded in about 1 to 2 business days from the received date. Please don't hesitate to contact back if you don't receive your return email within 1 to 2 business days. How do you make a mistake like this? Does anybody know? Like, how does this even happen? It was in my town. Like, it was at the office. It was on the truck for delivery, and then it was recalled, like, instantly. How do screw-ups like this occur? Who forgot to do their job? I don't get it. So, 1 to 2 business days, I don't get my money back. Fuck it. I'm going right through PayPal, and I'm submitting a retraction, and I'm going to get my money back that way, because this is ridiculous. It blows my mind. Like, it seriously blows my mind that this occurred. I don't understand. Like, it was in my hometown. All they had to do was drive it down the road, bang on my door, hand it to me, no problems. Why was a retraction sent out? Who didn't have their coffee that morning? You know? Anyway, people, it's like friggin' late too. It's 6 o'clock in the afternoon. I didn't know what the hell to talk about today, so figured I'd start off giving you guys an update on what's going on with the video card. Obviously not getting it, so I won't be dealing with Newegg for a while, a long while. Unless I really have to, but I don't want to. I'm going to get my refund, I'll shop elsewhere. So yesterday I showed this where it was returned to sender 5 business days. This is where I didn't make any sense. Like, arrived at sorting facility at 9:01, all 3 things at 9:01, right? And you come across here, it's like, arrived at sorting facility, available for pickup 5 business days from arrival data counter, and shipment unclaimed. Like, 5 business days was 10 seconds. So, time traveler much? Then it goes picked up by Purelator at North Bay, arrived at sort facility on vehicle for delivery, shipment to Pat at Ship Dock. That was in Toronto and Vaughan. So maybe Ship Dock is their shipping department. Why would this happen? Like, it doesn't make any sense. But you know what? Whatever. Maybe it just wasn't meant to be. Maybe having a new video card wasn't in the plans. I don't know. I just think somebody really screwed the pooch over at Newegg. Like, really screwed the pooch. Like, they screwed it so hard that thing is pregnant for days. Oh, whatever. So remember how I said we're supposed to get a snowstorm? Well, apparently it's tonight. I thought it was last night because when I looked out last night, or I let the dog out last night, there was a lot of snow on the ground. But as you can see through this foggy window, there's no more snow on the ground. Well, there's still snow on the ground. Don't get me there. But, I mean, like, the driveways were full of snow. There's about a good, I'd say 2-3 inches down. And yeah, frig, the snow melted there. I don't know why the snow melted there, but nowhere else. Maybe that log down there, that old dead tree, is producing some serious thermals. I don't know. But yeah, like, there was no snow on the ground. I gotta do what my neighbor did and put my windshield wipers up before we do get the snow, because we're due to get a snowstorm tonight. She looks like a football with a head. Look at her. Football body, kitten head hat. Football body, kitten head cat. Meow, 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 meow. Meow? Who's you getting? Who's you little kitten witten? Am I scaring you? I'm sorry. I don't want to scare you. You're my little kitten witten. Who's your boo-boos? Who's your boo-boos? She wants to bite my face off. But something I did talk about before was this room and when it got finished. Seeing how tomorrow's Thursday and it's that kind of film, dude. Can you not bite your squeaker? No, you don't listen to me. Something I mentioned before was like when we did this room and what it was before, like how I mentioned that, and I can't remember if I already talked about this, but I'm sure I did. How the living room was all this stuff, this brown paneling, which was pretty hot back in, you know, the early 1900s. A lot of houses had this shit in it before drywall became mainstream, I guess. So a lot of houses had this here type of paneling system in it, and I was too cheap at the time to buy drywall. You can really see it on this wall here too, the cracks from the paneling. I decided to fill it, and I actually found the videos of when me and my ex did all this work. So I figured, frig it, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and show you guys those for a Throwback Thursday. Why the frig not, right? You guys liked when I showed some other older videos that are no longer available on YouTube. So I figured I'll show this one. Holy crap, this really cracked hard. Is that new? Is the house falling apart? That'd be kind of neat. Wow, look at that separation. I'd like to take off this chair rail over here and redo this wall and paint it all white, but that red though, holy crap, I'm gonna get some hardcore primer to cover that up. That's gonna be brutal. I need like 15 layers of primer just to block out that red, and then go from there. But one thing I hate doing is painting, and I mentioned that in the past too. My reason why I hate painting is because of the fumes. They be real, but also in the videos you're about to watch, I talk about where I need baseboards. Guess what I still don't have in this house is baseboards. But I figure once Dad and I get around to doing this, because I mentioned that too, that we still got to build this retaining wall in the video, and the video is kind of old. Like, that's how I just didn't really care. I don't really sit down here much, so yeah. But I know, not a reason, Adam. Smarten up, get your shit did. But still trying to figure out what we're going to do for here. Like, are we going to turn it into an entertainment center or just build a false wall and hide all the ugly? I still want to keep this outlet here, so we're probably going to move that out or something so it's on the drywall or whatever we put up here, drywall, wood paneling. Keep it cheap, keep it simple, make it look good. And I'm probably going to be taking down all this Christmas lighting too. Well, I'm going to have to definitely take it down from that outlet to wherever the heck the other outlet is. Probably these two strands here are going to come down, just so when we're building the wall, we're not, you know, building it over top of freaking Christmas lights. So that's a thing that's going to happen. But I figure, seeing how you guys are watching this on Thursday and it's Throwback Thursday, I'm going to show you those videos. Meow. Hey guys, Adam here. Well, we decided to start tackling the living room, and by we I mean the girlfriend. She kind of got a little bit crazy tonight with remodeling. She basically tore all my wallpaper down. But what we're gonna do, well, I'm gonna show you the what we got now, and then I'm gonna be doing a project update as we go. So this is where we're at now. Here be the living room. So right now we got a brown bottom, chair rail, shitty wallpaper top. This wall is all white. Same over here. Nice elliptical, right? Sweet. Never been used. Love it. Over here we got wallpaper. Well, we had wallpaper, but it's all that brown paneling. And then on this wall, we got some nice pipes going through the floor from the furnace to the bedroom. And a white wall that's exposed. We got the bathroom plumbing exposed. And then yet another brown wall with a white top. Now, what the battle plan for this is, so we're going to paint every wall in here this beachcomber color. I'm not sure how well that's going to show up on the camera. Alright, and this is going to be the accent color. That there is a salsa. Where the hell is it? Salsa. Yeah, that'll be pretty sweet. Ah, yes. And the ceiling and the trim will be painted the Swiss Cafe. So what I'm going to be doing is I'll be doing video updates as we go. So right now what the battle plan is, I'll put those down there. Let me show you on this wall over here because it's easier to get to. Hello, Felix. Who's a kitten? Felix. This here kind of paneling has these grooves. So our battle plan is sure it'd be easier to drywall, but you know what? I don't want to put too much money into this house because we plan on demoing it and building it later on. So what we're going to do is we're going to fill that in with some sort of a paintable filler. We're going to fill in each one of these little cracks on the wall, and then we're going to paint it. Should work. That's basically what they did over there, and that there is basically what they did here too, and on this wall as well. So yeah, I think it's going to work well. As far as these pipes go, and those pipes there, we're either A, going to run a curtain line from here across to this pole here, straight across, and blockade it off with a curtain, or I'm going to bust out my handyman secret weapon of building and design a wall to come out and cover up all that crap. So that's our battle plan for trying to clean up this room and make it look better. I don't know what you guys think about it. Just leave your comments below, and like always, I'll be sure to answer, and let me know what you guys think about this project. Well, until next time guys, take it easy. Hey guys, Adam here. Gonna get started on doing some patchwork on the walls. Basically, I'm gonna do it behind the couch here and just show you how I'm gonna patch up this crap, the holes in the walls. Now the top part's already done with God knows what. The bottom part, I'm planning on using fast drying acrylic latex caulking plus silicone. Dries in 45 or 40 minutes. Gonna load this into my gun, see how well it works. Oh, kitty. Alrighty, so here's my plan. Got my caulking gun here. I already cut the tip off. Got a spreading spatula. What I'm gonna do is draw a bead down the crack. Smooth it out with my spatula. And I personally think that this here might accidentally work. I'm 35% sure it's gonna work. So, that's what I'm up against now. I'll give you a showing once I'm completely done. Alrighty, so I got this wall all done. I'll show you now. So there you go. Yeah, it looks like shit. But it takes a little bit for this stuff to cure, apparently 40 minutes according to the bottle. So I'm going to let that happen and see if it's going to hold a couple spots where I had to patch up top. Not a big deal. See what the girlfriend thinks of this when she gets off at 6. As for me, I'm going to have another beer. Let this shit dry. Hope the fuck that Felix doesn't eat it. Don't eat the caulking. Hey, don't eat the caulking. Alright guys, so that's basically the method I'm going to use for filling in all the grooves. Hope to Christ it works, because I really don't want to have to use drywall mud. So we'll wait till the girlfriend gets home at 6, see what she thinks of all this, and we'll take it from there. Alright guys, if you have any suggestions, by all means, post them below. I'll be sure to answer. And to be honest with you, I can't wait for this project to be done, because this room might accidentally look nice. Sweet. Anyway, take care. Hey guys, Adam here. Well, you remember when I told you guys that when the living room was done, we had a special present for the living room? Well, let me show you something. This is our old TV. Our old 32-inch. It's a LG model. Not a bad TV. It's actually a pretty good TV. The reason why this is in here is because this is in here. 46-inch Samsung LED TV. Yeah, nice. Friggin' sweet indeed. Samsung. So now we can actually play like Rock Band and have more than 2 people playing and see the things fly by. That's pretty sweet. Got the microphone, the guitar. Drums are around here somewhere, I don't know where. Oh, they're still in the kitchen. But yeah, we got all that, and well, yeah, we got all of our video games over here. And, you know, Felix is happy because the living room is all done, so he can sleep back on the couch. But there's the walls after the paint finally cured. That wall turned out okay. That's the wall that we never even bothered filling in the cracks. We just said screw it and painted it. Ceiling turned out good for what it was. I'm really impressed with it. I like it. There's some flaws here and there, but well, not a big deal. It looks a lot better than it did, that's for sure. And can you guys see the difference between the wall color and the ceiling color? My burnt out eyes, I have a hard time seeing it, but my girlfriend assured me that trim is white, that wall is like a peanut butter. But I have problems seeing the difference, but that's not a big deal. I like it. It looks good. And when I had my dad in to take the baseboard heaters out, we were supposed to get rid of this old archaic thermostat, but we kind of skipped it. Oh well, we'll figure that out. All the baseboard heaters are dismantled now. They're all shut down. They don't work. So the only thing we have left to finish is get some new baseboards, which I'm going to scoop up at Home Depot. And this wall here, which the girlfriend has a special project for, which you will see in a later video. Should be pretty cool. But so far, I'm really liking the living room. Really liking the living room. Oh, yeah, and I forgot. We still got to build this retaining wall, which isn't a big deal. So yeah, there you guys go. There's an update. We got everything back in order. Living room looks good. Now we got the chairs, all the tables in place, couches, TV stand, huge 46-inch TV, suite, and a sleeping Felix. I don't know, I can sleep while I'm videotaping him. I'm gonna go bug him. That's fun to do. What? What? What'd you say? What'd you say? Okay, I'll go away. He's such a fun kitty to pick on. He's so vocal. Anyway, guys, thought I'd give you that quick update so you get an idea of where we are and what it looks like when it's all put back together. Still got some final touches to do, but the rest is just cosmetics and the girlfriend's little super secret project, which you guys will see when she's done doing it. So until next time, guys, take care. And there you go, just like that. So, sorry about the music in the first two throwbacks. There was nothing I could do to remove it, except for probably do voiceover, which wouldn't have sounded right. So I didn't. Just saying. But, yeah, that's back in when I was experimenting with music, and every once in a while I try it again, and the same results. I guess you can't learn, right? People don't like that background music. It drives them nuts. So that's why I don't use it anymore. And I tried it again recently, and the outcome was horrible. So I just use it for video game videos. Good enough. A lot of people do that, and there's no complaints. So, but anyway, enough of that. As you saw, the red wall, that was her big project. I don't know what else she was planning on doing with that wall. She called it an accent wall. It's supposed to drive your eyes away from whatever. I don't know how that shit works. I never did. Interior decorating is something that I don't understand. Or, you know, like apparently using mirrors in a room makes a room look bigger. I guess because you see a reflection, so it's like it's simulating double size of the room. Gyms use this technique, but also those mirrors are great in a gym because you can watch yourself while you work out. Some people think it's a narcissistic thing, but I liked it because then I can make sure I was using proper form when I was curling weights and I wasn't flailing around like a moron with weights about ready to blow out a bicep or something, you know. Gotta be careful when you're lifting weights. So that's where I like the mirrors. But anyway, I just strayed off topic because I do that. But yeah, so there you go. And we still got, like I said, that retaining wall to do. Just waiting for Dad to find time right now. He's busier than busy. He's got work stuff and work-related stuff and stuff related with work. And he's just going nuts. For a guy who's like retiring in 3 years, he's really busting his balls right now. I guess it's true what they say, though. A candle always burns brightest at its last hour. So yeah, he's burning his balls out trying to really get a lot of shit done before he calls her quits. That guy is going to be one bored mask when he's retired. But I got an old rusty house here that I'm sure I can keep him busy with. Between me and my brother. Always calling him for his handyman capabilities because we both have dilapidated houses that need a lot of TLC. Well, not really a lot of TLC. This house is pretty much up to par. Got to put a new roof on it, but I'll wait till the spring, summer, and I'll shop around for some roofing guys to come out. And I'm not doing that work. Holy shit, have you seen how steep that roof is? And my ability with heights? I got 2 rungs up a ladder and I want to shit my pants. I'm scared of freaking heights. I'll hire some people to do it, some pros, you know, how to freaking climb a roof and be safe and shingle. Like, I've done shingling in the past, and I didn't. And once I'm up on the roof, it's not a big deal, as long as I stay away from the edges, you know. So, like, I can work my way down, but you get to a certain level where you can start seeing the ground, and I get nervous. But getting back down off the roof is an adventure in its own. It's a sweat fest. Friggin' anxiety goes through the roof. It's just a bad time. I'm sure there's a lot of you out there who watch me who have the same fear of heights. Probably not as grave as mine. You guys can probably climb a 6-foot ladder without dropping your pants. You guys can probably climb a 6-foot ladder without dropping a poop in your pants. But for me, yeah, I can't. I don't work well with ladders or heights. It's just not a good time for me. Never has been, never will be. I don't know. Maybe I need to start looking on the bright side of life, you know, and better things. I've been really depressed lately, and it's probably due to the time of the year. Maybe once all this snow and weather and all this turns into spring, summer, the sun's out more and I'm out working in the garage, cleaning things up, getting shit ready to go, working on the Trans Am. Because this year I want to try and, if I can get the Trans Am started and running, I'm going to clean it up as much as I can. Get an appraiser over here, because that's going to cost about, I can't remember what Angry Joe said it was. I think the guy charged him $75 or something to come over and appraise his car. And they do it right at your house now. Like, you don't have to drive it to a place. Because what I want to do is I want to put it on Haggerty Insurance, which used to be known as Silver Wheel. Haggerty is a classic car insurance, but they have different rules now. Like, you can actually say, oh, I plan on driving the car to work. And it bumps your insurance up, but not as much as you'd think. Because they really depend on you having that other car that's registered with another company. And I do, so... And I'm the only driver of the Trans Am, so I don't think it'll be that bad of a deal. Like, last time I did a quote, the quote came up to $329, was it? I think it was around, it was under $400 anyway. And that was full coverage, and I used an old appraisal. The car was appraised at $7,500. I don't understand how that got that, but hey, you know what? Whatever, that's the steering wheel down on Main. That's he's the one who did the appraisal for that. And said $7,500. A lot of you out there are like, holy shit, Adam, you'll never get $7,500 for that car, and you're damn right. But you know what? The thing is I see dilapidated pieces of crap on the road that get sold, and people get like $2 grand, $3 grand for them, and I don't understand it either. I guess it's all in, like, you know, if somebody really wants a Trans Am that's mostly bone stock, except for the transmission that's been rebuilt. What else did I do to that car? Put an aftermarket alternator in it because the stock one blew up and an aftermarket one was cheaper. Replaced the headlight motors. Replaced the window motors, which was a big bonus. Can't remember what else I did. Yeah, I think that was about it. So yeah, so it's pretty much bone. Like, as far as the engine goes, it's bone stock. It hasn't had any upgrades to it because, well, it's a 305 TBI. Who the frig upgrades one of those? Well, I shouldn't say that. I've seen people upgrade them and they actually get pretty good numbers out of them. For some junkyard parts. Apparently a hot thing for those cars, I'm straying off topic again. Hot thing for those cars is you get the LT1 hot cam and the TPI heads off the 305 TPI. Do some computer tuning and you can see like an extra, I think some people claim 75 more horse. So you bring it from 170 horse at the flywheel to like 240 horse at the flywheel, which probably translates to 150 horse at the rear wheels. I know when I did one of those G-Tech dynos. You guys ever heard of a G-Tech? Maybe. It's this stupid little contraption. You suction cup to your window, and it uses accelerometers to rate your acceleration, and it does quarter mile times and all that, and it'll actually tell you what your horsepower is in the car. So I threw one in the car. We tested my Trans Am, did the run. It came back 122 horsepower at the rear wheels. This is a 170 horsepower car, they're calling it, right? 122 horsepower at the wheels. So they're trying to tell me that 50 horsepower gets lost between the engine and the transmission. Or engine and the rear tires to the transmission and all the spinning doohickeys and giggle tubes and all that shit. So that's kind of brutal. That's a lot of power loss right there. See, like a lot of you said, though, like I keep mentioning I want to sell the Trans Am, and a lot of you like, you're going to regret it, you're going to regret it. And you're right. I know I'm going to regret it. But I also feel bad with it just sitting in the driveway covered in snow and rocks and never getting driven because I just don't have the time to work on it. But now I do have the time, but it's currently winter still out there, and it's going to be winter tonight apparently. We're going to get blanketed with the snowfall. All in due time, all in due time. Hoping everything goes good with this job. I was chatting with a buddy who works there, and he's like, dude, buddy said this stuff to you. You pretty much got the job. Quit stressing. But that's a problem with my mental illness, is that this is what I do. I always overthink. I always get freaked out about simple things. I have panic attacks. I have anxiety attacks. And sometimes I have them when the camera's running and I lose my shit. And then I get trolled and people attack me and stuff. And it's like, lately I don't really care about the attacks. It's like, whatever. Go ahead, call me what you want. Make fun of me. If that makes you feel better in your day, trash talking someone who's down on their luck, then by all means, have at her. I'm at a point now where I really don't care what people say, because in the end, as long as I wake up every morning and pull myself out of bed, I think I'm doing pretty good. Fuck it. You know it's vapey in your room when you can see the beam of light coming out of your flashlight. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is actually a pretty cool flashlight. I got this for Christmas. It's LED powered, bright as frig, waterproof. It's got a little button on the end. Neon green, so if you lose it in the dark, you can easily find it. Doesn't glow in the dark, though. Nice little flashlight. Something like a lightsaber, something like a rave party, something like something else. Great for working on computers when you need to see what you're doing in dark places. Just grab it and boom. And you only have to press the button halfway to fire it, so you can then do like SOS signals and stuff with it. You know, whatever you want to do. That wasn't SOS, that was just me dicking around. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here for today. It's currently 9 o'clock, and we're probably going to get on with some gaming soon. So I'm going to call her quits for now and carry on tomorrow. So hopefully tomorrow I got something better to vlog about, but hopefully you enjoyed today's video. And if you did, don't forget to give that like button a clickety-clack. Lets me know you liked it. And big time thanks for watching. So like, favorite, comment, subscribe, all that nonsense. And until next time, guys, keep on vlogging.